Hello, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly messages from your angels for the week of June 2nd, already 2014. Well, we are almost over the hump. Almost over it. What we have coming in for this week, actually at the end of the week on June 7th, is Mercury is retrograde in Cancer. And we're gonna start taking and reevaluating things and reevaluating the past and reevaluating things that are coming up, contractual agreements. We could also, on the other end of Mercury, could have things in communications going on. Being that it's in Cancer, it could be on the emotional end as well. Things are not always what they seem either. So everything is, remember, redoing, revisiting, whatever it is, put a in front of it, and that's what's going to happen. But what's neat about this is that everybody wants to dread Mercury retrograde, but on the other hand, it really causes us to take looks and a look see and causes us to slow down and say, okay, um, is this what we really want? So we're getting ourselves ready. We're getting ourselves ready for the second half of the year. So for this week for you, we've got the Queen of Air, which you're going to be making some objective decision makings at during this week. Okay, clearing away all that no longer serves you. So when Mercury does go retrograde, you're only looking at things that are left behind, and not everything that can be on your plate. It's going to be things that you've already let go of. Please do not think about it anymore. Okay. You want to do this with a little bit of humor this week too, because humor allows us to look at things a little more clearly. Like, do I want to keep this article of clothing? Well, I've had it forever. I've had it forever. But then you start laughing and you're like, well, I haven't even worn it in 10 years. It probably doesn't even fit me. So when you start getting, do I want this? Do I not? And when you bring in the happiness and the joy, then you get your answers. Now, Archangel Ariel is with you this week with courage. She's the archangel of courage and strength. And she says, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You are who you are. And nobody should make you any different, nor should you feel pressured to be any different. Okay? So for this week, make sure that you stand up for your beliefs. We are layering, we are building, and we're getting ready for the awesome end of the year, and from July on and into the new year. So, stand up for what you want. You don't have to do it from love. Do everything you do from love, and guess what that does? When you do what you want to do, when you put out there everything from love, that's what you get back. This old thing of you did this to me, so I'm going to do this to you. It doesn't work, and it never really solves anything. I have solved so many things. Well, actually, I don't even know if I've solved them. I'll just say, I send everything that happened back to them with love. And then that puts it in God's hands, and God takes care of it. Okay? So, your angel therapy card for the week is release, and work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And that goes along with the courage and the Queen of Air, actually. And I made a joke earlier today that I probably should read these before. I don't read, as I want to pick a card, then I want to go through it with you guys. So, but anyway, releasement. You're really working on that this week, and I feel that it's great. It's just going to be less baggage to go through when Mercury retrograde hits. All right, and then the romance angels for this week say keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from what your usual type and usual expectations may be. Your soulmate, definitely your twin flame a lot of times is differs a little bit from what you think they may be. So keep an open mind. And that's, the number of readings I've been doing lately, that's been coming up quite a bit. And the person is like, well, not even somebody, he or she's not even somebody that, I thought I would even remotely be interested in. And it's because the soul knows, and the soul never forgets. So when you meet somebody, no matter what they look like, you know it. And you said, you can't, it's like, I've seen you before, or I know you, or I just know this is right, and it kind of takes you off guard. So I want to thank you very much for tuning in for your weekly messages from your angels. And by the time you see that, or for the weekend of June, or I mean May 30th and 31st, I still have the 50% off reading. That's normally $39.99 for $19.99. And then for the entire week, I have the 50% off the 64 card spread, which goes into 32 categories of your life. And that is normally $90 because it does take a while. On sale for $45. So that won't be around for long. But any of these readings, you can buy as many as you want, and you can use them whenever you want. So thank you very much, and you have a blessed week.